Hey, it's Joe from Vintage Motocross Q&A. If you like the video you're about to see, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And you're going to like this video. Jerry Mattox is a segment producer for our show. He goes to all the Vintage Nationals, all the AHRMA races, and he's had some great success. While he's there, he brings us some great video coverage too. He ran into another friend of mine, Marty Tripes. Marty's a little difficult to pin down for an interview, but everything lined up just right. Jerry Mattox caught up with Marty Tripes, and he shared some of his memories from his motocross career. Watch this video. You are going to absolutely love this. And don't forget, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Run that video.
Hey everybody, my name's Jerry Mattox. As you know, I cannot tell you how pleased I am to be hanging with this guy. Maybe you already recognize him, maybe you don't. But if you don't, sit down, we're going to be here for a few minutes. This is the world famous Marty Tripes. Marty, thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I cannot tell you.
Did you say Marty Tripes is here?
I did. Marty Tripes. That's him. The most humble man I've met. And I've got to tell you, and I want you to carry the interview because I'm bad to talk over you, okay? I just, as a kid, you were the first youngest guy to win Supercross. Am I right about that?
In Supercross, correct. I got my professional license at June 29th, and I raced the Olympia, Washington. I think it was called the AHRMA Series back then. The next race was July 8th or 9th. I think it was 8th. And I was 16 by 9 days.
9 days.
They say probably will never be broken. They tried to pull off that Bubba Stewart was the first. And he was 9 months when he won, and he won a support class. No disrespect to Bubba, but I've been getting the story told wrong by everybody trying to change the history of motocross for whatever God's reason, but no. I rode the international class. I beat the best in the world. Fortunate, lucky, young kid that didn't know any better. That's about the bottom line of that.
So, and what bike were you riding on that particular
We were
day?
on brand new factory YZs.
Okay.
Don Jones developed the bike. The Japanese took the bike, and then they further developed it. The bikes were good.
So, as a kid growing up on Elsinores, everybody recognizes me with the Elsinores, and I finally got to the point where Honda had released this 78 CR250R, which kind of was a world-changing bike for us amateurs. That's when I started to know you, okay? I mean, I started going, there's another Marty in town. That's what I said, and I'm not going to lie, Marty Smith was my idol to me. And then this guy comes on now. I've got two Martys to work. Tell me about that era of factory Honda.
Actually, I was before Marty, during Marty, and I think when I ended was about the same time he did.
Okay.
So I went a long time.
So you're the original Marty then, if we're going to talk about it.
Yes.
Okay. Good to know.
There's three Martys.
Yes.
And unfortunately, Marty passed away in a stupid 2-mile-an-hour dune buggy accident.
I know. It's terrible.
Marty Moats was our third.
Sir.
We all were three Martys. We were all three from San Diego. And all three Martys were first Americans to win 500 Grand Prix in the United States. Me, the 250, and the Unadilla. Marty Moats won Carlsbad, and Marty Smith won Mid-Ohio.
Okay.
Won 25 GP, so little history, a little trivia. It's kind of hard to believe.
It's good to be named Marty. That's what I'd say.
Yes, at that time, yeah. Yeah, but it's... So anyway, through the career, on and off, Honda comes out in '78 with a side piper. It's what we call a single down frame. And the bike, from any motocross rider's perspective, all you wanted to do was hurt that bike. It reeked of racing.
Yes, it did.
This bike,
it looked good on the stand, didn't it?
It just said, just use me.
Yeah.
Go.
I believe that.
And that bike was everything of that. The motor was unbelievable off the bottom end.
Yep.
And it carried all the way through.
It changed my life.
Very usable. We had a good bike.
Yeah. Gosh, I remember you riding that thing so much. It was just so. I mean, I'm sure yours was even better than the production versions that I was getting raced.
Factory bikes were around.
Sure.
And that's another theory that, you finally get on a team and your factory Honda, Yamaha, whatever. What the people don't get, they're beginning stages of making bikes better. We were the backbones of this. And just because you have a $200,000, $300,000 works bike, doesn't mean it's good. Sometimes those bikes were so bad that would come from Honda and Yamaha and different factories. They were horrible. So myself, I like the production bike with good shocks. Did some work on the front forks. Basically, we ran that thing stock.
That's amazing.
Nobody likes to believe that.
Yeah. Well,
And I could. What makes it even better for me is my production bike were my practice bikes and was my race bike.
really?
So I knew it completely.
Yes.
That's important because you can go ride a production bike in those days, then you go to the race and you're on a factory bike and it's different.
Yes, very good.
You're not trained for it. You kind of have to retrain yourself through practice and through the motos.
Wow. So Marty, I know you had a very long career, and just nothing but respect. Tell me, please, what do you remember? What is your highlight moment? You know, I don't know my history well enough to already just pull it out, so I'm just real curious. There's got to be that one thing in your career that something happened that was just like, heck yeah, this is good stuff. What would that be?
Well, I was too young. The Super Bowl / Supercross
Yes.
in the LA Coliseum '72, everybody would say that was it.
But
I just turned 16
uh-huh.
9 days before that, and I'm beating Thorsten Hallman, Dave Bickers, and all these people as a kid at 14, posters in my bedroom,
Yeah.
going to bed, looking at them going, wow, God, one day.
Yeah.
Well, hey, things happen, but Unadilla to me was very powerful. I'm a very big, you have Republicans, you have Democrats, and I am the American patriot,
Okay.
big time.
All right then.
People talk bad about the United States. I'm the first one to get in the middle of that conversation.
All right.
Straighten it out.
Respect.
So I have a lot of respect. So that was up because I beat the Europeans and the first American to win over the best in the world.
So you throwing that American flag big time that day. Of course you were.
Probably the proudest moment of my life. I was on the podium. It was, I think, Jimmy Ellis was second. I think Hannah was third. The Europeans, we left those guys that didn't have a chance. But I was up there, and there's a picture of it. And all I have is a little flag, about that big with a little stick, like a cocktail flag.
Yeah.
And he's talking to me and interviewing me, and I got this little flag and I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
And all I said to myself, I did good for America.
You
I
did.
was proud
Yes, you were.
to be full-blooded American. That was probably my proudest moment.
That is so powerful. So powerful, Marty. I understand through the grapevine that you're in the process of writing a book about your. Is this about your escapades in motocross or your how great you were?
We're not
What are we talking about?
I'm not sure we have to have a triple X version.
Okay.
Don't know, but when the prior guys, Weinert, various McGraths and stuff, they didn't get to do the traveling we did. Yeah.
Really?
They're all flying back and forth. Mm-hmm. We drove.
Oh, so you had windshield
In the
time.
beginning,
You
we
saw
were
the
young.
Earth.
We saw
Yeah.
the Earth. I think some states I've been over 50 times.
Wow, that's amazing.
Not a state I've never been in. But the stories that go with that, the stories of racing, life, women, booze, breakdowns, bike breakdowns, and races that should have never ended the way they did. So I have it all. I have the lows, and I had some pretty big lows, but I also had some pretty big pluses. And like Unadilla Grand Prix in '78, that was, I think, my proudest moment. So that was really good. Super Bowl at turning 16, just again like 9 days before. I was too young, I had no idea.
You didn't even know what you did, really.
No idea. All I know is that I woke up the next morning and Mike Bill said the same thing. He won his first Super Bowl.
Yep. And everybody knows your name.
And our trophies, my father
Yeah.
put the trophy on my dresser, and Mike Bell's dad did the same thing. When you woke up, you look, and I thought it was a dream, honestly.
Really?
And there's no way. And you wake up and you're going, kind of in shock, kind of studying, your mind's going, and then realization you won it. But what's that impact? We don't get that as much. I didn't. Mike Bell did. He got the impact. Really, for Marty Tripes, all the stuff I've done, I never acknowledge. I don't use my name like that.
Okay.
Kind of hard writing this book because I don't sell myself, and this is about mainly for my family and relatives. I don't care if it sells or not, honestly.
And I understand that, but documenting your legacy, I think is very important, Marty.
Well,
I just think your family deserves to know.
It's for family. It's about everything I've done. There's a lot of things I've done in different sports that people don't know about. If it wasn't for Marty Tripes, my name, there would be no paintball in the world.
Really?
Guarantee you. I have ANSI standards they still use today. I did a lot in paintball.
And see, I think that's interesting, folks. You see Marty and then some no name like me, and you just associate us with motocross. But I can promise you, in my personal life, and I know your personal life, there's a big broad spectrum out there that's got nothing to do with a motorcycle. But here we are on Vintage Motocross Day, and we're, and you were a legend in that. So, but I could sit here and interview you all day about your backside of your life if you wanted to.
Yeah, it's weird about all this is it's never been accepted by me. People tell me all this stuff, and just like. But now I'm writing this book. It's kind of.
Will it be a tell-all?
Stupid at 69 years old.
Will it be a tell-all? I mean, you
there's
can't tell
quite a
everything,
bit.
but will it expose some of your weaknesses?
It will, for sure. And I don't mind that. That's called mistakes.
Yep.
And hopefully maybe others learn from it or whatever.
Yep.
Be inspired, hopefully. But it's like my writer, he goes, do you realize that you're a 3-time world champion in 3 different sports?
Oh, really?
What are
Would you
talking
name
about?
those 3 sports for me, please? I can guess
Well,
one of them.
He goes, the LA Coliseum was only one race, but the world's best were there.
Yep.
That's considered a world championship.
All right, there's one.
I'm going, are you nuts? My writer's Ed Stobin. He's doing a good job. I never looked at it this way. And then in paintball, our team, 88, 89, and 90, we were world champions. Guns of Navarone.
Did you hear that? Marty Tripes, world champion, paintball expert.
Then
We didn't know that, did we?
then
So there's 2.
Off-road indoor stadium cars, Nicky Thompson.
Yeah.
And this was kind of, I think, after the fact of Mike Goodwin. I can't remember the timing on that.
Okay.
But I won the world championship in that class.
Now,
Unlimited single-seater. Our cars were like 1,100 pounds with 200 plus horsepower. I could wheelie that thing through the bumps,
that's funny.
looking out the side port with the cutting ring.
That's,
Through the hoops.
that's just
Like
awesome.
Supercross.
Yeah. And this
In a
was
car.
indoor, stadium racing.
Houston, Vancouver, Montreal, Dallas, Anaheim Stadium.
Yeah.
We went over to San Diego. So I've never looked at it, never even thought about it. But my writer's making me aware of what I've done that I've never, not accepted, just don't realize.
Well, Marty, they just called mine and your name over the intercom. We are expected to do other due diligence. Folks, I just cannot tell you how happy I am to be able to interview Marty Tripes. It's those that know me, I have interviewed some great people in the world, and all of them are fantastic. Marty, you're special, my friend.
Well,
Thank you. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
your time on Honda. Thank you for your time of being a kid, dreaming about being a motocross champion,
yeah.
although you knocked that out pretty quick. And
Very fortunate, very fortunate.
And thank you for helping me out today and giving me some good, honest consulting on my Elsinore. And he did, and I'll talk about that another
I
time.
basically got told to fuck off
Nah, no, you didn't.
a little bit.
Yeah, no. But anyway, thank you, Marty. Thank you so
Tom,
much
thank you.
again, my friend. And but we've got other due diligence to do now. But I'll be right back, and hopefully we'll talk about Blythe, California Shorty's Vintage Motocross and how it went for me today. Thank you. Talk to you soon.
Bye bye.
Holy shit! Oh my God, Marty! I apologize with 1,000th degree. Okay, turn around. So here's what happened.
I got you on video.
This dude is trying to give me advice. I don't have time for his crap. And then he says, "Well, my name's Marty Tripes." I said, "Oh shit."
I didn't say that.
Well, you said Tripes.
100 class.
No, you said Tripes, and I said, "I'm sorry." Man, sometimes, folks, you eat crow. Goodbye.
That's funny.
Marty, you're awesome.
It's all
Dude,
good.
I mean, you just gave me a story for my TV show.
There you go. I got it.
Because I've been waiting on you to show up all day. I had no idea. That's our show, folks. Gotta go. I'm off to Louisiana for AHRMA Nationals Round 2. Thank you, Marty Tripes, for your humbleness. Great time, great stories. What can I say? He is an amazing man. Thank you again, and thank you for this show. Talk to you soon, guys. Have a great day.
Did I tell you it was going to be good? I want to thank Marty Tripes and Jerry Mattox for taking time to make that video for us here at Vintage Motocross Q&A. One of these days soon, I hope to sit down with Marty and get a much longer interview. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and don't forget, comment where you're watching from and if you like the video.